Hi guys, it's Kirsty, or Gunja, depending on what you know me as, and I have another gameplay for you guys today on the map Bakaara. And hopefully I can actually get this commentary completed this time, as I've tried about 5 times and I keep being interrupted. Now, before I say anything else, I just want to mention why I'm actually sitting in this building. If you can see the map, there's an enemy chopper in the air, and they're quite a pain in the ass if you don't have blind eye, as I'm sure you all know. And honestly, this building wasn't the worst decision, because as you'll see, I do manage to pick up a couple of cheeky kills while in here, so I'm not going to complain. As I'm sure you've noticed by now, I'm using the M16 assault rifle with the attachments proficiency. The attachments I'm using are red dot sight and extended mags. Why, you may ask, am I not using a silencer? That's a pretty good question. This gun is an absolute hit marker machine when using a suppressor. Been there, done that, and it just didn't work. I've had multiple failed Moabs, 22, 23 kills, when this thing has a suppressor on it. So I thought, look, fuck it. I'm just going to give it a try without one and see what happens. And amazingly enough, this was actually quite successful, considering it's the first time I've tried to use it without a suppressor. This gun is essentially outclassed by all the other assault rifles, so I think any little bit of extra firepower you can achieve with this thing is a good thing. You'll also notice throughout this gameplay, I have no hesitation to pull out my secondary weapon when needed, which as you can see is a suppressed MP9. There's a lot of circumstances where this gun will get outgunned, so you need to be very wary of that. When you play with the M16, you'll need to be quite defensive, or playing against quite bad players, as I was in this game, because it's often a 2 or even 3 burst kill to get the kill, even when not suppressed. I got very lucky in this game, and that guy I just killed is exactly why. As I'm sure you noticed, our good friend on the enemy team called in a care package. And luckily for me, it must have actually been something half decent, as him and his teammates kept coming back over and over again in an attempt to retrieve it. And look, I hate camping as much as the next person, but if an opportunity like that presents itself, who am I to refuse it? So they keep coming and I keep shooting. By this point, I'm getting on a pretty decent streak, and honestly, I'm not too sure where I want to go next. They keep coming over to this area, so it makes it quite hard to leave. So I did start getting quite scared around about this time, as I'd had so many failed attempts with this gun in the past. Alright, that's not really true, so I probably shouldn't say that. I only did start using this gun yesterday, and look, there only were 2 failed attempts. I only have around 400 kills with this gun, so it's not too bad. As you can see, look, I don't even have gold camo yet. So by around this point, I honestly wasn't that sure where to go next, as I normally don't play this map with a long range weapon. I'm more of an SMG sort of person, and I tend to spend a lot of my time on the other side of the map. This is one of the few times I've actually ventured onto this side of the map for a significant amount of kills. So like I said, I was just a little bit concerned and not too sure where to go next. So I thought, well look, my best thing to do is just stay put around this area, let my big red dot bring the enemies to me. So that's what I did, and it seemed to actually be quite successful. By this point, my whole team had disappeared and I could hear a lot of enemies around me. But luckily for me, I used Astros, so I could pinpoint pretty much where they were as they were coming. So I thought, look, I'll chase this guy, shank him in the back, and then I hear another friend. I figured he's followed me in the house, so off I go. He's down too. And look, he's still brought more friends to my party. Which, hey, I'll happily take that kill. And here we are, one from the Moab. There's the Moab. Sorry if this was a little bit campy and defensive, guys, but like I said, it's an M16, and this is clearly the best way to use this weapon. Running around the map like you're using an SMG is just going to cause you to end up dead and frustrated. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, guys. That's all for now. I'll see you all soon. Bye!